So here we are in Kinlochewe. This is our pitch for the night. It's a little bit over £10 per person, but I think it's worth it. This is the shower block. As much hot water as you want, it never runs out, so that's a bonus. Enough toilets. Like I say, there's a dryer as well for your hair or body. It's a caravan and camping club, but they do allow you to walk in as a camper. We got here at 8:30 last night, and there was no bother. That's reception. That's Guido over there, getting his stuff ready. And over here is the washing room and drying room. So here there is a place to wash your dishes up, and this is interesting. They have a hot food van come in once a couple of times a week. They have a mobile butcher, they have a wet fish van, and I'll tell you about a food and craft market if you want to go there. You can wash your clothes. £4 a wash, £1 to dry, and we washed and dried all our clothes last night. Just mobile phone and stuff charging points there. And this is the drying room where we chilled out last night for a little bit with Guido and Karim.
Hello, little Robin. Oh, early morning visitor to our tent. What are you doing? Hello.
Right, we start the morning off, come to the service station for brekkie. This is the post office.
Somewhere on the mountain. Shut me down, right?
See you in a bit, Guido.
You've gone up too far. We're down here. Alright, see you later.
See you later.
Hopefully we collect our post restant from here. Should we go see?
Yes. Fingers crossed it came.
Our post restant parcel, which is great. But here they do sell adventure foods and other hiking stuff in this wonderful little post office, and the colour gas as well. Perfect. So yeah, you don't necessarily need to send stuff. And it looks like they sell wine over there. Wonderful.
Well,
And beer.
yeah, all that, and the nature bars and things.
Cool.
Smidge.
So we had a fine stay in Kinlochewe. I really like that campsite.
Yeah, it's
Midges
great.
weren't too bad. We're walking away now with the post restant food parcels in our bags.
So we're all packed up again.
Bags feel heavy again. Lisa's just weighed it in the post office. She's carrying 14 kilograms.
4 kilograms over, that should be carrying, but it's okay.
But let's have a quick check then. Morale.
Good?
Yep.
Yeah.
Feet.
Good?
Insect bites.
Good?
Hardly any. Yeah. And the first thing you see, Scotland never lets you down. Beautiful river. And we are starting stage 7 of the Cape Raft Trail according to the Cicerone book.
That's just correct.
Okay, so stage 7, here we come. And we are crossing a very, very calm river. It's still very, very clear water. Beautiful. That's where we were yesterday, up there somewhere, making it round those mountains on the 400 metre line. And now, today, starts with a good couple of miles of a 4x4 track that isn't rocky, it's soft on the feet, and it's a pleasant change from all the up and downs. And we're going to make good time if it stays like this on this type of track. It is nice, it's a welcome change, there's a beautiful breeze, it's perfect hiking weather, it's not sunny, it doesn't look like rain at the moment, there's a breeze. Oh, it's just lovely. coming down empty. 100 metres down the road we have posh and lived in. There's our first major climb, stage 7, Kinlochewe to Strath and Sealga. Up on the way. That's where we're going. Well, that could have been a really lovely walk up. Oh, there's another one. But I just got bombarded with clegs. Woo! Spent most of my time batting away horseflies. Oh, there's another one. Get off it. Right. You want me closed? Get off. Right, I'm going. Come on. We've reached the top of Horsefly Valley. We don't seem to be bothered by them at the minute. It's a nice breeze and it's descending now. Yay! Hate those horseflies. It's about 6 miles from the campsite. Path is still good, not too rocky. Make good ground on this section. Make good time. Come over another brow. The view changes slightly. There's another little lochen. That's where we've come from. That's Loch Glean na Muis. We're at 6.9 miles. We're going to try and go for another half a mile before we stop for a brew. This is my homeland. This is where my ancestors are from. The Munros, the valleys, the glens, the heather, the thistle. I am the king of everything I see, yet it is the ruler of me. I love Scotland. This little slab of rock here has been an excellent spot for a brew and an energy bar, looking over Loch and Fada. We're going to go down to the tip of Loch and Fada and then turn right a little bit, I believe. And this is about the halfway point to Strath na Sealga, where we're hoping to camp for the night. We had such a nice viewpoint over Loch and Fada when we had our little picnic up there 10 minutes ago. We thought it only right to come and pay our respects. So we've come down to the bank, and in a way I think I'm looking for places to camp for future trips. And possibly here. It's a bit stony, but I think you could live with it for the location. I'm just going to go over and have a look at the beach. There's the path down. There's Loch and Fada. There's a little cairn. That tells you to go right up to the pathless parts. Although it does start with a little path where many have trod before us. Little climb up. There's another pool of water. And we just have lost the path now completely. This is what happens when you get to the top. Navigating our way around all these peat bogs. Well, that's very nice, but not what you want out of our path. We've kind of come to a bit of a steep one here. We have to try and navigate our way around this to get down there, over there. We're going to cross down here. This is splendid. Somewhere that way. This is slow going. Found a path that's not on the map. And that's going to lead us all the way down there to that loch. GPS sorted us out. It wasn't the loch around that corner. It was in fact the much closer loch here, which is good news because I'm hungry for noodles. Easy river crossings for us in July. It's only a trickle of water. Different story in Spate. We've come down here. And this is Loch An Nid. And we need to get some water and then have something to eat. Decent campground there. Bit slopey by Loch An Nid, but you'll be alright. If the weather suddenly turned on you, it would do. Well, three things happened simultaneously when I was back there at a burn filling up the filter for water. One, the wind disappeared. Two, it started raining. And three, the midges came out in force. So we got suited and booted, head nets on, and they were just all over my hands, but they weren't any bother, just shake them off. Anyway, we carry on. We've come down the hill, and well, isn't it great to see Guido, Lisa?
It is, yeah.
That's his tent over there, that's our little pitch over there. Man's got a fire going. It's a midge repellent. It's, without this and without Guido getting the fire going now, oof. Just a sitting in the wild of Scotland. Lisa, Guido, me. No midges. This is the dream, man. This is the dream. And are we going to get a sunset? Can you believe that? Absolutely brilliant. I never built the fire. The fire was here when we got here, made by this hero of the wild.
It was a smoke signal.
We saw the smoke from way up there, and we were thinking, I hope that's Guido. I really hope that's Guido. If it's not Guido, we're still coming.
Day 12, Kinlochewe to Strath na Sealga. So we set off here in the morning and stopped off at the post office to pick up our post restante, which was full of food for us to repack. After doing that, we followed this 4x4 track all the way along the river, and then climbing up to the heights of Kinlochewe. And again, a really lovely 4x4 path all the way down to Loch an Fada, where we stopped and had a little look round and had some lunch. You have to take a right here, and this is where the path disappears, and it gets quite difficult. We've got a river crossing here, which you have to walk along to find a crossing, a safe crossing, which for us, we crossed over and it was really boggy on this side. And through this beelac, we got a little bit lost with no path and started veering off course. But the GPS put us back on course, and we carried on the path down to Loch an Nid, where there's some great camping spots. This is now a single track path leading all the way along the river up to the camp where we are staying the night, just under the steep climb up in the morning. And if you go left, that takes you to Cheneval. We camped here at Strath na Sealga.
Day 13, Cape Wrath Trail. We've woken up at, I can't remember the name of this place, but this is the end of stage 7, and now we start stage 8, which goes to Inverrail, and then we're going to either hitch or get a taxi to Ullapool, where we're going to have a rest day. It looks like a really nice day. Blue skies, lovely. That's where we came from last night. Oh, there's the sun peeking out, and that path there is where we're going. Guido got a tick on his hand. Let's see if we can sort this out with tea tree oil. Right, is he meant to scurry off or something?
Could last an hour.
Is that what he's meant to do, run away?
Well, they don't like it, so...
It's tea tree oil on a tick.
Yeah, it's either peppermint oil or tea tree oil. They don't like it, so it's... Is it lifting up?
Not really.
It does look like it's lifting up. Let me try my tweezers.
So this tick has raised up a little bit because of the tea tree oil, which means it'll be easier to lift out with tweezers. Who's going to do that then now?
God, it's so tiny.
Yeah, I know. It's too
He's
small.
coming, is he?
I think you took the body off.
Yeah, there's something off.
Is that not it?
No.
It's these, they're not really easy to use.
Yours better, Guido.
Yeah, it's a tick thing, so should be. I think it's there you got it.
They're better tweezers, they are.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a head though.
Yeah.
Oof.
So I got the body and you got the head.
Good morning, Cape Wrath. Good morning, Scotland. I think I can see the Cheneval bothy over there. It's very close to where we camped. And then there's the path from Cheneval bothy, which would join us where we're going. Looking back down, there's Cheneval bothy. That's where we camped last night. That's where we came from yesterday. Oh, that's a tough climb. 1 hour in, breakfast stop. We found a big rock. Mountain yoga.
Yeah, but this one's the best fun.
Good morning, my neighbours! There's another one of those bloody locks. It's getting silly now, come on. This is a good path out of Kinlochewe. Good 4x4, stony path, make some good time again. Well, cairns can sometimes lead you the way. They can also sometimes mean you've reached the top of the tops. And we're at the top of the tops now, and we're going down into the forest called Cadabui. There's another series of waterfalls. I mean, come on Scotland, are you serious? Honestly. It's a nice walk through the forest. A few miles on, the path is still 4x4, still strong path. A lot of clegs about, periodically. They dive bomb you and then you get a little bit where there's no clegs. I hate clegs. Just so annoying. They kind of ruin lovely little walks, but it might be this blue top I'm wearing. I think they might like blue, because I'm getting bombarded more than Lisa is. So I think orange top was better, and I might get some white tops. And pink, yeah, they don't seem to bother you. That's what I just said, they don't seem to bother you as much. Come on from down there. I think it was through that forest we came. And now I've got to go through these fern Britons. Where lots of ticks live. So just after Brutak Nagab Quail, where we've just climbed up, we're not quite at the top. There's a few nice camping spots here, like that one. There's one over there as well. You'd have good views of those mountains, and it's on the way to Inverleil. So if you couldn't quite make it to Inverleil, you could camp here, and it'd be nice. Just after the camping spots back there, we'll come to this. We need water, so we're going to fill up from here and have a cuppa. Look at that lovely waterfall. That is super. Going to put my bag down on that rock. Tops for tops. That's a tough climb. On our way to Inverleil. Whew. We've got a few spots of rain as we walk past the banks of the beautiful Loch an Tailpain. Okay. I hope this doesn't chuck it down. Well, yeah, it started raining, and 13 days in, this is the worst rain we've had. We've only really had a few spots here and there along the way, but it is raining, so we've got all the rain gear on.
This is day 13, Strath Sealga to Ullapool. We've woke up here by the side of the river, and the first climb is a steep climb. It's really tough, although it is on a really good 4x4 track. And you get to the top here, you've got stunning views. And we start coming down, you've got the river on your right, then you cross a little bridge there. It's a tiny little thing, you can barely see it. And then you've got the river on your left as you come through this little forest. And then you start coming down to Corahally. You've got a tiny little short walk along the road. I'll show you it down here now. And then through the forest here, we start climbing back up. Around this mark here where it's got 222 on the map, there's some good camping spots. And then again, another steep, tough climb all the way up to here. And it's just amazing views all around. It's beautiful. Walking around this loch, it's lovely. And then it's actually quite a good descent. It's not as steep as we thought. And it's all grass and good wide paths all the way down into Inverleil. You get on the road here. It's just a short walk to a car park where there's a telephone box. Well, you'll use your own phone for a taxi if you want to, which will then take you all along the road and into Ullapool.
This is where we had dinner last night in Ullapool, just by the campsite. Really recommend it. It was great food. It has an outdoor shop, aptly named Ullapool Outdoors. I'm going to see if they've got any gas canisters inside. That's what we've come for, the gas. You can also get these meals and these meals. It's a pretty little town, it's got some craft shops. Whiskey shop. And here is the Cult Cafe. We're going to go and get a coffee, maybe a quick bite to eat before we get the fish. Stopped for a quick breakfast at the Cult Cafe, and I'm looking forward to drinking that very antioxidant thing. Oof.
Polish girl, we don't know about her.
And there's this place. Ah, it smells good. I'm going to have the haddock wrap, and I think I'm going to get me some okra and oysters. Look at these two happy guys. They got their haddock wraps before us. Our dining partners. Into the belly of the corporate beast. Well, after being in a downpour yesterday for a few hours, my Dyneema rain cover failed and my bag got a little bit wet, not too bad, but then I can just see here some little holes. So got some tape. I'm going to do some field repair. Well, each green patch was a hole that I found. No wonder it was letting in a bit of water. So not too durable this lightweight Dyneema rain cover, but we'll see how that goes. Now I've patched it up. Bit of downtime in the tent, just relaxing, resting the feet. Just got everything tidy for a change, and just looking at my tent. I'm listening to my little radio, which I've turned down for a second, and I'm going to turn it back up and wait for Matt Girl to come back, and then we're going to drink. Some jam shed. Okay, fair enough. A lot of rented camper wagons here. That's alright. And I can sit up. You see these black birds? They pick the site clean in the morning. Nah, it's not a bad sight. It's not like being up in the hills, but at least you don't have to dig a hole. I got some late night carbs. This is going to power me up for tomorrow.
I'm not annoyed. I don't think people like it. Family.